They bring it, keep it.
I will keep your crying. Hey, you're crying all over the place. What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country. Joseph Boga couldn't even rescue himself. So when he passing around, oh, cost that this, cost that. Where were you when I raised him money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all sitting there talking nonsense? Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boga, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boga deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you thought I was never going to create families of Boga.
Yeah.
Because I went to counties. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President, we are right private jet. When the Joseph Boga at brought to power is riding private jet from here to go to Newfoundland. Yeah. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me while I'm passing the road when I come for. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against former President. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I have to vote for them Indian people. This country is a better place and will be a better place.
Yes, sir.
Because there's money in the country that we can make from. We don't need money from outside.
So,
but we don't want to empower people here. You say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out.
they bring her to go steal to the main store. Oh, so the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store. Yeah. He said, I'm join to go steal to the web main store to get money to the store. They will go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bad for the same leisure? Then how can the police catch you now? The police go before the man call me back. I was on the 18th. They more.
The same man now?
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal?
Yeah, he called me on the 18th. Yeah. I was in a 9, around 8:30. The man called me. He said, oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back again.
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
Before your working place, you come to the man?
Yeah, I'm from my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go Steve. I mean, I go to yeah. I see man say man go Steve. How you question me? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand. Yeah. Then still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
I beg you sorry.
I see.
When they call you in there now.
When they call me in there.
Yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
He told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the
message want to give you
what? Tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of real bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside, butter. So when I carry it to the main, say carry to the main. When you give it to the main, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the main, the main say thank you. I say okay. The main say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends call me.
And the same man going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say one for you to go steal.
Yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
Then there are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah.
Black
DG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can jog people. I just asking you a question, sorry. Yeah, judge people that can come here. No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry. The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here out free? Can I say when I move from here out free? You said one talk again. He said, I wanted to mean who talk to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking, then you want force and now more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office of OSP. I think he's paying the minute you come to get paid. You say you carry tea to the man. After you carry tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now? And for me, pal, not there. Nobody, you getting there. You say asking you too much question. Hey, there's me to say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry. If you I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry. When I give you answer now, then okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go now. Go to school. The English say I'm in English. Okay, sorry. Sorry now. Sorry. See, Ali, you take that. You take that. I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay. Say I can take time to explain. Okay. Get bring her to go steal to the main store. So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post. Yeah. He said I'm a join to go steal to the web main store. You get money to the store there, you go take it from there. I said, man, I'm only back for the same lecture. I'm not going to catch you now. Before the man called me back. Now on the 18th. The same man. Yeah, the same man. The same man who want for you to go steal. Yeah, he called me on the 18th. Yeah. Now in the now, I'm 8:30. The man called me. He said, my man, I'll let you be. I'll call you by. I go to where? If you're working place, you can't do the man. Yeah, from my working place, I'll go to the man. To go steal now? No, I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. I see the man say, I got a question. The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand. Then still questioning me, talking the question. How many talk? I say, when a man come in there, he say, how many we are working to the area? I say, we are 3. Yeah. So he said, I want to use tea to carry to the. The person want to use tea. Yeah. For you to play the bread. 3 pieces of bread. The egg is that. My butter. So when I carry it to the man, I say carry to the man. When you give it to the man, then you will come back to the car. So the food make you now carry that so they go convince your friend. Yeah. When I give it to the man now, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, where you going now? I say, I'm going right now. So one of my friends call me. And the same man go do now. Yeah, the same man. The man say one for you to go steal. Yeah. So when I go to the man now, he say clean your car. Then they are 2 now. In the G. Then they are 2. Big G though. Yeah. That BG, so when I train the car, you can't wait for me to speak. I'll leave it now. You can judge people. I just asking you a question, sorry. You can judge people that can come here. No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry. The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here, I'll free? Can I say when I move from here, I'll free? You said one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking, then you want force and now more word there again. Why not belonging to the talk? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office of OSP. I think he's going to be like, come to get you say you carry tea to the man. After you carry tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now? And for me, I'll not there. Nobody, you getting there. You say,
oh yes.
Hey, there's me to say make your egg and bread.
This is Freedom 87.9. What a great way. We'd like to welcome all of you this morning in Radio Land. Just wherever you are across Liberia. A pleasant good morning and welcome to the Thursday morning edition of the nation's premier breakfast platform,
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came to their time, they changed their mind. When they came to their time, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters.
So yes, indeed, it feels very great to be back behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. There are too many things to talk about. Lots of things happening in Liberia. Yes, indeed. On yesterday, we spent sufficient time talking to you about the political rift, discontentment that has ensued.
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. Freedom.
So yes, like I said, there are too many things to talk about. The menu is well loaded.
Killing our children.
We go back to the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency.
Country.
We look there. So the president has dismissed all of the top officials of the LDA for the second time since he became president. And that is so funny to me. As much as a lot of you are seeing it as a commendable strive, I believe I believe it is a useless undertaking, because you know what? I don't believe in knee-jerk solution. It doesn't solve the problem. The president took the same approach with the AB, Kuma, and Fadiga group. What did the LDA subsequently turn into? It turned into the most disastrous ever in the history of Liberia. So how convinced am I that with the latest dismissal of all of the officials there, that means the problem is going to solve? This is only indicative of the fact that the president's ability, his leadership ability to identify the root cause, to identify problems before solving them, means the president has a defect in that area. It's very critical in leadership. Your ability to study, to investigate, and to establish problems. Before then, you are able to consider the solution mechanism. You're just doing knee-jerk things. You're just reacting to public sentiment. How sure are we that everybody there deserves to be dismissed? Why are you not interested in fully investigating and uncovering? But as soon as it happens, you say, okay, all of you go sit down. Then you change it. Then you bring another one. I think you're the menu. The floor, move the coach. Bring another coach. Flock it. My own team, but again, be all the other Waterloo. Myself, and you know, easy. The flocking all on my body. But we'll bounce back. So no voking Benin. Anybody bring you voking Benin under their life, I will block you. We will bounce back. Imagine, my man. Imagine a fourth tier. So before you vote me, I finish voting myself. So here go, yeah, keep it voting for another day. He's smart. So yes, the LDA, and then we will go for part 2 of the MCC The Monrovia city government, like we told you, there is mess going on there. We'll bring that up again. It's up to the president to take action. It's up to the president again to take. So for those of you that think we're not helping, basically this is what we do is when we expose these leadership gaps and failures at different government agencies and institutions, it's not personal, but it's to help the country. Because you can't have a man or a group of people in an environment and they're breaking the place down and the president is keeping them there. So why are we keeping them there? So the public will be the judge this morning. Senior, in fact, inner cycle of the city mayor are tendering in their resignation. Even today, somebody is supposed to tender in their resignation. Oh, that is breaking news for Siafa. Anyway, I'm going to hold that to my chest until we begin the full blast. Right here on Freedom 87.9, the People Station, where we discuss the issues without fear nor favor. We care less about your branding. For us, the only thing that matters is Liberia and the Liberian people. Of course, if you have come to serve, you've come to make it better and not to desecrate what you've already met and then be putting up flimsy, unjustifiable excuses. People who have too many excuses should go sit down, and the people who are willing to work take on the job. The Ministry of Education has also announced the 5th of September as the day for the resumption of classes for schools across Liberia. And this has been met with mixed reaction from the general public, parents, and school administrators. Parents are complaining that, oh, they do not have money being high. School administrator says, how will we open school? A school that, for example, I have 200 students enrollment. As we speak now, as of yesterday pronouncement, only 50 students are registered. So how can we open school? What I would take to pay instructor to buy stationery? So it's not possible. Where is the minister coming from? You just jump from unfilled Japan trade. You come by in the country and say everybody will open school on the 5th without any assessment, no PTA conversation, no engagement with school principals, whatever. You just jump, you open school. That you can pull money in people's pocket. You just jump, you open school. Then school just join open. What kind of government is so? My name is Abu, and of course, Hagar Gonda. Good morning, my friend. Welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you. Good morning to Liberians who are always taking up their time to, of course, follow us here on whatever conversation the case is on this platform. But it's good. If you're just joining us, let's say welcome. This is the Thursday's edition of the Freedom Morning Rise. As a matter of fact, this is our final partnership here for this week. And so today promises to be an interesting conversation. Too many things to talk about. The LDEA under the spotlight. The MCC is also under the spotlight. And all of these conversations are going to be right here on today's edition of the Freedom Morning Rise. Too many things to just talk about. Residents of Johnsonville, we are here again to read echo that the residents of Johnsonville are living in continuous fear.
Which district is
that is district number 2 under the leadership of Siku Kane, who has left the district and I'm told is currently in India for what? We are yet to understand that, but normally when they leave to go to India, maybe it's for medical purpose. So maybe he had gone for medical purpose.
No, what I know is that he has been engaged with some medical people in India.
Okay, but
some kind of medical.
So as we speak now, district number 2, especially Johnsonville in district number 2, residents there are living in continuous fear. Since the government decided to take political action to carry disadvantaged youth at the LRRC building there or area there in Johnsonville, an area that is not fenced, that is not properly secure to contain those guys. So what is happening now, especially when they are being quote unquote abandoned by the government, the government getting guys there and telling them, say, oh, rest here, you go cool your rest, you go people who you should be taking care of. You got them there, you want to demand them to cook their own food, do everything for themselves. No medical attention, all of that. So that entire action is politically motivated. It was politically motivated, and that action is political. So as we speak now, the guys are leaving from the center and going in the communities and causing havoc for citizens. We've said this continuously. Nothing is being done. The government had other alternative. The government had the Coast Guard base. The government had two, even you could carry the guys to the BTC, wherever. Abu, these guys require.
So you want a minute to move for your community and go.
Most definitely. Why can't you carry the guys to a more secure environment?
Okay.
Imagine carrying them in the barracks. That name alone will put them in order. But you carrying them in a center.
Building get locked.
Building get locked. So you keep the guys indoor with the lock every time. The area is not fenced. The area is not fenced. So which is not possible. The government should be serious. But we'll talk about many of these things. And in fact, that entire thing about the DA, we're ready not to pour more inside. I'll put my more inside.
Yeah,
yes, he has reached to the serious part.
So okay,
there are more recordings. They're recording people now. They're sharing everything with you. There are more recordings and videos. And today, if time permit, like I said, I'm ready to put my mouth inside now. And the president now dismissed everybody there. Yes, so I'm ready to put my mouth inside and identify those who are doing what is going on at the DEA. Okay. So we talk about these things. Today is Thursday. We hear the regular is on $100 Liberian dollars. You stand a chance to win for yourself 5 or 10,000 Liberian dollars, or even 6,000 or 7,005. So all you have to do to be a part of our cash giveaway program here today is to pick up your MTN mobile money phone, and then dial star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the button phone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash, and for those of you using the smartphone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash. And just for $100 Liberian dollars, you could win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars right here, or 5,000 Liberian dollars, or 6,000, maybe 7,005. So it's up to you. The time check is 5 minutes up to 8 o'clock. At 8:15, we can do our first draw here, or before 8:15, we can do our draw if we can meet the threshold.
And let me say, this cash giveaway thing, basically we got involved with it and consider it on this. This is a flagship show, because at the end of the day, our audience, our fans, our supporters, our listeners, we are one family, one big family. In fact, I'd like to announce that we'll be enrolling all the particular fans of Freedom Money.
The Freedom Money Rise.
We'll bring you on. We have our fan club chat room, right? We'll bring you there, which is a separate area. Then we'll be discussing Freedom Money.
And you pass through tests.
Yeah.
I get people where you see, oh no.
If Baka speaking in physics, they come in, you can't play by the time you know the real pepper. That one bad our family, area there. So we'll be welcoming everybody. Will come there. We'll chill. We'll do everything. We'll be having our lay. Freedom Money Rise, and family discussions and everything there. So, but to spice up everything so that the conversation is just not so we say, oh, let's bring the whole casting while you're listening and you're playing, and we managed to bring the thing as low as $50, right? As low as $50, as low as $100, and you can win big prizes. Things that you used to win for playing $100 before, today you can play $50, you win even more than that one, right? With $100 you can win 10,000. With $50 you can win 10,000. You can win 15,000. So, gentlemen, we got to make this thing. We got to work these things together, right? The code is simple. That one code Not like every day you got to change code. That is same code. Basically, all you got to do, make sure you save this code on your phone. When they break, as soon as we start having a conversation, you grab that your own partner. You get two responsibilities contribute. John, let's make the Freedom Cash giveaway a big thing. Then you also, for those of you watching, you share the show. For those of you that are watching through your speakers or whatever, you put the volume up. Those of you that are in your Tessie, that your own contribution, every money as family people, like what you got to do. We will call our sleep, will come here, will provide all the objects.
Imagine we can wake up 4:30, 5 o'clock because of our distances and things.
Exactly.
So that's our part.
Your job now would be to ensure that this conversation goes as wide as it can go. So if you're watching your own, maybe your taxi driver, our taxi driver man will give you kudos, keke man, motorbike man will give you kudos, right? But you got to double up. You got to increase, open the volume. Wow, that thing what EPA say, oh, the coming pool bounce, speaker that for our show.
Yeah, they want
you. In the morning, and then come on the power with blasting, and then come on the power with blasting again. So when I go in there, meeting say, hey, freedom money, last minute, yeah, be all in people ear. So you got to do something by it. They're doing nothing. Our body really, you got to put a speaker away, or again, they be will be giving it to them. The good thing by it, so true talking, right? So that your own contribution, you open the speakers wide. Nobody can do a thing to anybody. They contribute for everybody. Nobody can do anything to anybody. Don't be afraid. Open your speaker wide. The person getting your car, they won't put them down. How much they paying so much? Put them down. Passenger plenty. You take another one. Motorbike not running all over again. Put the person down. Say, get on, go look for a rescue test it. Put another person there. And the person that opposition, it can be any opposition, put it in it. Test it. Enjoy the conversation. But that one when you come into town, you can enjoy your coming to town. You know, all of your what we blasting, then you're having your mutual. As soon as reaction there, you put the reaction there down. Let them walk. Let the government, right? Those of you watching, share the show. Their group chat and what it is. Chunk it inside there. The church chat room, what they used to be there, talking all kind of things. Put a show there. And force people who change them around. But anyway, at the end of the day, they conjure for everybody. Everybody get that right to be whoever they want to be. You won't be rescued. You won't be 1%. You won't be,
So somebody, there have been this Facebook opinion polls being conducted by various platforms and other things. And somebody created they had this opinion poll and they said Cummings again quote he's seen 1%. So I
saw that thing.
So somebody said maybe the man got personal relationship with 1%.
The man, same man, 1%, just stick there. So, but I mean, they ask you what your own constituents in the whole election building message spread across.
But we here this morning, so like we said, in 15 minutes we'll do our draw to give money to you, and all you have to do to play is 100 Liberian dollars, and the code is *255*1#. For those of you using the button phone, just dial *255. Using your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone, you dial *255*1#. But then if you are using the smartphone, you dial *255*1#. And all you do is just enter the currency you want to play from, either 50 cents USD or 100 Liberian dollars. And then, yes, you enter your mobile money PIN. You stand a chance right here on this platform to win up to 10,000 Liberian dollars.
Exactly. So we will spend as much time. Every time we talk small, we can do talk about the cash giveaway. Make sure you get money in your phone. It makes the conversations good. And if you want us to sustain those things, the requirements are set. That what you got to do. That what we'll put you in the chat room. Everybody will be there. As soon as they will put the class rules. Every day we'll put the class rules in the chat room. Play your cash giveaway. Share the show. Put your speaker volume up. Then we can. Anybody end of the client do it. I mean, noise maker will pull you also. So, but
so all of those who are interested in being a part of the fan page, trust me, I know you. Send me a message on Messenger. So you just get my name, send me a message, or send me a WhatsApp. Yeah, send me your WhatsApp number to Messenger.
Higa or to
once
me,
you send me your WhatsApp number, and once you add me, you send me your WhatsApp number, I will send you the link. Then you can use the link to join. But I know, like I said, you'll pass through test. So just go on Facebook, Hagar as in HAGGAR, then GONDAH. Yes, just send me a message on WhatsApp. You good. And then we start to include you as part of our group.
So when you finish passing Hagar screening, you gotta come. I approve
yeah.
you before you enter the chat room. So NLC, the system is not like the way Parker running the country. These are more profound, structured, responsible, and of course to international standard. When you're in Hagar finish dancing your kakaleka, you can't. I gotta approve you. Then you enter the chat room.
Before you get a commission.
So let's bring you some update. It's very, very important. So from the court, the new Chief Justice of Liberia has made a bold pronouncement instructing the Civil Service Agency to go in there and do credential audit. I'm told it's supposed to begin either today or, but it's coming up. So what that means is that the Chief Justice has instructed and asked the CSA to assist in showing that all the employees that are done there, right, and the position they have and the salary they're making, whether they really qualify for it, or the people then what they bring in say, oh, that the people then, whether the people then are real people or they're not real people, so that the noise that coming start to the big court horse up Capitol Hill. Then we go JFK. From the very court again, it says there's a big headable lawsuit on JFK here where they said a pregnant woman, right? That went to give birth and then was poorly attended to. The very same thing everybody been complaining about JFK. Well, you go there, the nurses them on Facebook, they're talking on WhatsApp to their Unity Party boyfriend them, and you know, because the whole country now just Unity Party thing. So most of the nurses are in the system now. You gotta get Unity Party boyfriend to protect you and blah blah blah. So they on the phone, they're doing TikTok, they're sending a video to their UP, boyfriend and teen. So as a result of that, they did not pay attention to the little in time. So some kind of NGO or civil rights organization took up the case. They went to court, and it's a $25 million lawsuit, right? So this is an eye opener. So anytime you have a case at JFK and there's negligence and all of that, sue them. Nobody will be afraid. Or sue them. If you swore and took an oath to protect life, and you go to any medical facility, we got to change this country by force, by fire. You go there and they say now you won't be nurse. You know that nurse you can't be. Like Facebook, when you go to the hospital or the clinic, you can't sit down there. Other people, parents, other people, family will be dying, and all you do, the person die. That negligence, hospitals then people will start closing these good for nothing clinics and things around here, right? You'll get all kind of people that just jump. The medical fee is polluted. Now how the security fee now get polluted, right? The education fee polluted. Then the medical fee, chakla. You get all kind of people. Look at Mata Mori go do people. What team health workers get to do it? You hammer them and pay, you hammer them and this. That the real hammer nas coming now. When your kid, anybody relative who will sue you. So you will learn to be professional and ethical. That one that by force, by fire, you will learn to be professional and ethical. You will take your more for in politics. When you enter the hospital compound, you will put your phone down, you serve. Because that's what you chose to do. Right? You did it out of compassion, out of humanity. Then you go there, you ignore humanity. People dying, giving breath. Right? So that one there is hanging over their head. The next thing is growing disenchantment, growing displeasure by people who, for the most part, believe that they were very loyal. They did a whole lot in supporting the government and all that. Even the man the president appointed recently as the liaison, the Senate liaison, the liaison between the president office and the Liberian Senate, Sando Johnson of Bomi County himself. So because basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to play smart, protect his employer, right? And go after everybody. So, but if every other person in the government, if we can agree that every other person in the party, the ruling party, are ungrateful, right? And then you just single one person out, then you're not being truthful. You're actually trying to say that the party is an ungrateful party. Everything you said, right, applies to all. Because you can get 1,000 human beings somewhere, right? all of them get, you agree that 999 get one way, but only one. It's not possible. What are you talking? Right? And the person you say that not get away, the person is the oldest man in that organization. So every other person came there and met him and learned trade from him, and so the ungrateful that anybody they all learning from. So in a nutshell, Sandra Johnson has admitted to all that we've said, and all that. You remember those security boarding that used to be manning President Barker saying, they said it. When the ordinary people say, hey, you can't listen, you can't make it news, you can't pay attention to it. You have 1 year. And bootleggers saying it before you know. Now you say Christopher Selly then all getting fair now.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Let me see his
Christopher Selly then all coming up. Then you go Mangibi County, the whole Mangibi County, the men say they suspend their support.
Yeah, I think I saw the third person post last night suspending.
Say they suspend. So Mangibi people are suspending support just happening. This 1 year we know what play will go. All the whole country, everybody will suspend. Then Francis Sakila Numale, you see the man face, the man. Look, my people, this is where we are. So these are just snippet, of the many, conundrum that we see happening all around us as it relates to the breakdown in trust, confidence, and of course reliability when it comes to the government and her base. So what does that mean for the political life and future of the Unity Party? We wait to see what happens with all of the infight, the Kun and Koga split. We told you already yesterday, I challenged Kun office, and if they say the mayor, let them go Nimba and call a 15,000 gathering and see whether they will get that number.
So they have been begging around, asking for the intervention of elders from the county. So again, I'm told last night they decided to meet, and then even while they were planning to meet, another thing happened. So too many things happening, and Koga should be careful. I'm told again last night there was another attack on his life. We're hoping that all of these things will not continue to work in our system. So but Abu, like I said, we'll be following that entire thing closely. Whatever the outcome will be, we will talk about it here. And Koga have to be careful how he makes himself available in the cycle of the vice president, because things that we're hearing, they are not favorable to him, and he must be careful, like we said. So Abu, just quickly, all of those who, like I said, I'm adding people as we speak. People have started coming in. I'm adding people in the chat room. So just continue. The name is HAGGAR and GONDAH. Just send a message, send your WhatsApp number, and we will add you to the chat room, the Freedom Morning Rise fan chat room, and that is it.
Okay, so this is exactly where we are, and folks, we can talk about the LDA, we can talk about the MCC, but it's important we talk about education. Because we've always said, believe and hold that the future of this country lies with the young people, and we can't entrust the future of the country in the hands of people who are not prepared. That's why the education sector must always be there, available to train the future generation. You see, when we were down there, we had to get trained, and that's why we're replacing the people who were sitting behind these microphones, and today we are here. If we did not have the training that we got, we will not be here. There will be vacuum here, or other foreigners will come and occupy the places. So that's why when no matter what is happening when it comes to school going children, these matters, it's important we bring them up and talk about it. The Ministry of Education released something on yesterday. So the ministry released a statement yesterday. As soon the president came, I mean, the president and the minister of education, Jasso, Darius Dillon's sister-in-law, right? As soon they all came from that useless trip in Japan where they said they went to deepening ties, right? Basically, oh yeah, that's what the post said. They said they went to
deepening ties under the year.
say they went to deepening tie. So as soon they came from there, she announced that the 5th of September, schools should open. And people of like, I know normally we know that school open September and all of that. So, and, parents are hustling around the place and different schools will set different day based on the enrollment. As soon as we setting target, then they set their day and all of that. And the reason up to now schools have not even announced because the enrollment is low. It is at the lowest, right? So now, let me read this article from Insights Liberia, right? No enrollment, no resumption. This is what schools, administrators, and parents, particularly administrators, are saying to newsmen. That if there is no enrollment, no resumption. That means if the September 5th deadline that is the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Education has pronounced, if they cannot get the enrollment that they believe will be able to foot, the administrative bill, they will not open schools, right? So, as the government of Liberia says September 5, 2025 as the official opening or reopening date for 2025-2026 academic school year, school administrators across Monrovia and beyond have raised serious concerns, declaring that they may be unable to resume classes due to extreme low student enrollment. Extreme low student enrollment. This is not good for the government. You see, the effect of all the conversation we have been having about the poor state of the economy, when people go in the market, the old man is saying, oh, we're not selling, no buying, blah, 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 nobody coming, and the government people been arguing it. This is the point now it is coming to reality. Because when these people were making sales, the first priority will be to go pay their children's school fees. Because they are not making sales, so they are unable to pay their children's school fees. So the government jumped from the blue and said September 5, everybody should go to school. Where are they going to take the money from? So with this coming now, could we see a situation where school, the opening of schools will be deferred to October? Because if it is low like this, right? An administrator was engaged and the guy said, look, our school has less than 20 students registered so far as of yesterday. The school that had, compared to last year, right, at about this time, they had 200 registered and they have less than 20. So where they had 200 registered, it has dropped significantly to less than 20 students.
And one of the strategies that was put in place by the school administrators, thinking that it will attract more persons registering in the schools, the guys decided to start the registration early. So instead of waiting normally for the middle part of August, they started registration from the beginning part of August. So expecting that when registration starts sooner, it will give more students the opportunity to come and register. But as we speak, Abu, I'm sure you're aware that I'm connected to several of these schools, especially in the township there. Many of these schools administrators are complaining, seriously complaining. Low turnout of students. Even some of the students, some of the parents that are coming are appealing to just pay registration. Then when the school starts, they can pay first semester, the first installment, all of that.
So even to raise that registration fee has become a problem. Even to raise the registration fee has become a problem, right? This is troubling. So the hardship of the country has reached a point where parents can't afford money to pay their children's school fees. How many days between now to September 5? I mean, let's say 1 week, roughly a week, yeah?
So next Monday we should be
next Monday. Government says school should open next Monday, right? Parents say no money to pay to register the children. School administrator say the registration tenure is at the lowest. Where are we going? Education is a pillar in the arrest agenda, and access to education must be prioritized. Any institution or organization that has education as a pillar, in tackling education, you have to consider access to education. And of course, access to education, you can discuss access to education without considering, fees, registration, tuition, and all of these things. Because before you enter the classroom, these are the requirements, right? So the parents didn't raise the money to register the student yet. Before they go water side to start asking for bow bear press, carry bow press, shoe press, and all they want. So the DK people too say now they're waiting. When you go ask the DK people, about this time, and you now say 10 bay of shoe, and and so how they market. So no, the people didn't start coming here. But government says school will open Monday.
So even people that can sell school materials, they are not seeing the people to buy the school.
No lead, all over lead gone off. The Chinese less poor all over the place. The birthday Digon can see nothing. Everything. So education sector poor. The business sector poor, right? The environment poor. Everywhere's poor in the country. This is terrible. I mean, the president needs to get out. Get out. Wake up, Mr. President. Mr. President, people are making fun out of your government. You see, Mr. President, we like you. That's all. You are an old man. So every time we come here, basically, as much as you see us as critics, but yes, we are constructive because we want the right things to happen. Look, the guys have kept you in that kind of, corner, and you are barely interacting with the system. This is what you ought to do. You need to interact with the system, Mr. President. When the last time you visited the Ministry of Education to sit down with the minister, right? Now when they prepare themselves and come there and tailor their narratives, no? But unannounced, get to the, okay, schools are about to open. Jaso, okay, let's go and take a sit down. When the last time the Minister of Education engaged public schools or private schools, proprietors or principals in a conversation to know the problems from the grassroots and bring it up and be able to tackle it at the policy level? These things will inform government intervention, government actions, and all that. But these things are not happening, and these are the things that we're exposing. And they say, "Oh, let the government know we like the government, but we're only being critical, and we're not going to cease being critical." This is another failure that's coming. When schools open, students are not in school, parents do not have the capacity. It is a problem. It is a problem for the finance minister. The economy is not working. The economy is not working, Mr. Finance Minister. All your smartness, where have it gone? Mr. Finance Minister, we have a finance minister that's incapable of paying government's debt, that's incapable of paying for government of servicing government contracts. All the contracts that government gave, everything on pause, rural contract, everything on pause. People taking their machine off from the project site. Oh yeah, these are the things happening. The finance minister is unable to raise the resources to pay the people. Chicken Soup Factory Road, the reason why the contractor went and hired and rented machines, ain't able to pay the people carry their machines back. You can see machine there again? No. Then I see my manager go down and say they come and feed the road. Where the money coming from? Where? Contractor then running away with their machine from on the different project site. You ain't seeing it? You ain't seeing that one? Ministry of Finance. So what Gafon doing there? You tell us now. The rate going up. Gafon said by August, we will pass the MCC compact. August now reach. They take Fiji and one other small country, the Leo or. Then they say, no, the other summer school will fail. We're going for a second summer school. When you not hear people go for summer school 2 times in one academic year, they got probation at 1 time. In UL, when you go probation 2 times, they can, I think, drop you, something like that. Yeah, the last time I checked. I don't know. Probation is you got to tell how your whole life can be. But normally, when they say you go for summer school, that period there, that means to the lay mistake you made, you cover the mistake, you pass, right? But I don't go to summer school. The final minister say August, the update that will come in August will pass, will reach, will fail. That's what they had in. They say, oh, December, they push out to December again. Summer school 2 times. 2 times summer school, you not see that one where?
This is it under the Baptist deacon.
No, man.
The new library here is absolutely disappointing. So I don't know. This entire thing about the thing about this government is, Abu, this government had not sat to understand what is really going on. They are not yet in the mood. They have not placed themselves in that position to govern. What they are doing is they are still in that campaign mood, that campaign posture. So the guys care less to understand what is going on in the society. That's why the health minister don't understand the society. That's why the education minister don't understand the society. That's why DEA top officials, for the second time, the entire team have been dismissed by the president. All of these things, the only institution that is dancing to the wings and caprice of the president here is the police. So so if you're comfortable with that, even when they are causing more tension in the country, he cared about that. Schools, as we speak today, go people who are selling stationaries, go and ask them today. Let's be specific. Let's forget about all the other people, right? Go to people that are selling school material, the footwear. They say that West Lingo, bulk of these schools can use West Lingo as their PE material or PE slingers. Go to them. Go to these people selling the slingers. Go to the people selling the copy books, the pencil, the ink, the eraser, whatever you call it. All of these things, the book bags. Go to them and ask them. Even the people selling uniform cloth. Go to them and ask them. How is the buying power looking like now? The purchasing power of the country, of Liberians, how is it? How many persons are buying from you now, even when we got less than a week to the reopening of school, or just a week to the reopening of schools? Go to these schools, check their roster of students that have registered fully. Go and check and see how many persons have registered and prepared to start school on Monday. Oh, you don't understand that the country is hard? You still need rocket scientists to prove to you that the country is difficult? Things are difficult. The reason things are difficult is because the government, instead of providing ways where Liberians can get money to get employed and get money, the government decided to take motorcyclists who got their children that should be in school. They decided to restrict motorcyclists, extort money from them and restrict them. The government did not stop there, or petty traders.
So, but you know what happened yesterday down Waterside, Mecklin Street? They went by again.
Okay.
Forgetting that people hustling just to raise small thing to go in the community and pay their children's school fees. They took all the children goods from them. So how school, then you say school will open September. But you know what we're going to do? Let's open the phone line, take 10, 15 calls. Parents talk to, or are you prepared for the academic year? The Baptist deacon say all the children will go to, and I like the way the man can do it. You know, he think that God time, what God say, let there be light, then let come. Say, oh, let school open, then school open. Let the Bible the man I say his son of God. He say, let there be school. Everybody go to school. He didn't get time because he in $1.2 million bulletproof car. So if everything okay for everybody now, right? Let there be school. So my people, the president say let there be school on Monday. 0776.
So just before we pick off
104 086 500 104. For those in the diaspora, plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers.
Let's get to give out money to somebody. We told you we're doing I did 15, but it's good we're doing it here now.
Yeah.
So we're giving money to somebody. *255*1#. For those using the small button phone, and then *255*1# for those using the smartphone. Let's give our first winner their money right here. Then yes, we move on this morning to do more draws. It's up to you between now to 8:35, 8:40. We can do another draw to give another person money right here. So let's continue pushing. And again, don't forget you can send me a message. Send me your WhatsApp name. Just go on Facebook. HAGGAR. GONDAH. Send me your WhatsApp number. I know, like I said, we'll do screening. So all of those who sending me your number, when I think so, immediately I'm going to hire so I can be spy. No, that not true. We know your bio faces. We know your bio name. We got apps I can detect. So when you send me your name, you send fake news, using fake name and send me your number. I got app that will tell me I'll give me your full name. So don't worry yourself. So continue to play. Star 255 star 1 hash. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. This is Hager. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes.
You've been playing our cash giveaway. You played this morning?
Yeah, yes.
How many times you played this morning?
I play 5 too.
You played 5 times. You used 500 like $10.
Yes.
Check your phone. You receive 5,000 as part of our winners.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Check your phone. Right now your money there.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You too can be like him. Star 255 star 1 hash. Those using the button phone. And then star 255 star 1 hash for those using the smartphone. So let's see.
Okay,
let's
so
start to pick your calls right here.
0776 104 104. We're talking education here because this is important, and right. Let's know whether parents out there are prepared and, of course, are ready. Because we don't know what the government would do in order to enforce this policy measure. Do you agree, or will you want the president and the government to give some flexibility and allow parents to raise some money and be able to pay their children's school fees? We know these are very terrible times, but it seems the government is not even accepting the reality. So they just wake up and then they put a timeline to anything, and they expect everybody to abide. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call, and of course you will be live. I don't know, I'm experiencing some kind of good morning. You want to walk away from your radio? Go ahead, you're live.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you're not ready yet. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Let's hear you.
Thank you, brother. My name is Ayuba. I do join from Ghana.
Go ahead, Ayuba.
Thank you for your program, your show them on. You see the point that we found ourselves currently. Our government not thinking about the Commonwealth. So these guys came on Japan. Even for the president to stay at the airport or any of those guys, generally, you are unable. The only question you are very much fast to answer is, how do you make up for the breaking out of the city of Qatar is still there and say the law is the law? They have them to leave the coming either spend more than 2-3 days before they can come and respond to anybody what they having to get from Japan. And we believe that it is not true. It is not true. They continue to control us. Where education minister will come from? And this time you just go and now say September 5th or September 9th or even 1st. Where? What are you doing? I think we are frustrated and disappointed in the administration. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The parents are speaking. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
This is Sam. I've been calling for the vote of us.
Go ahead.
Abu and Hega, we look for it. Escape from food leadership on joining them up as a single calamity to this country. Because we have to protest it. If we are always doing it, we will say it. But if that calamity is not for the same one or the question, we'll fight serious economic calamity. If people want to pull the property one of this over the zone, you must want that in the national regime. Seriously, the government is sending a medical plan. You must have been in that. So what do you do with the government? So the way doing that, just say what? Whatsoever we have. So, anyway, just for it, Abu, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning. The fourth caller. Good morning. Okay, that caller's not ready yet. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu, and good morning, Ega.
Morning.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is Mohammed Donald from Junior. And I come from a circle of Akko. And let me tell you something. I'm not African.
I mean, you don't say that in plain day, but you always, but anyway, that I'm not supposed to do.
I was telling the problem is like, all people always say that, you know, the person
My man, go ahead, make a point. Nobody looking for Aquaman, not Aquaman. Go ahead.
Okay. The government feel like school should open, software. I want to ask them, what is government Japan? Is it that bring, money that the school are open, so now so that they can get empower these schools there, the parent will pay all of these, will get 50% of the student education. These guys are joking. These guys came in country to do that entire nation. So,
okay, thank you very much. Good morning. September 5th, schools should open. Are you ready?
I'm going down to slow. You see, there is the most of the time that you're able to read this school. You remember this about code? You say, oh man, Joe, you get a boy. Now the main job is going to obey. Then the man is 6 months responding. He's still ruling the country. Why will you be like, oh man, that you don't want to perform like a man? You want to go on and
okay, we'll come to that. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this person is not ready. Let's go to line 2 and pick this other caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. All schools should open September 5th. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not ready. Even up to now, I'm not registered my children in school. So, if the government saying our school should open September 5th, then I don't know. And they are not creating jobs for Liberians. So they are forcing Liberians to learn. And they are not, look. Listen. 81 plus, there's some 1,000 people that shop for test. And 81 plus go back. Then you forcing people to go and register. What the children going to learn? They come to school and say no food to eat. That's easy.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. We want hope the government is listening. Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
September 5, all schools should open. Are you ready?
Hey, we are not registered our children yet. Then talking about school open. So the way they thinking that they got people to that. So it's everyone. We are struggling. We don't have the money to register our children. I was open.
No money to register the children. Good morning. Let's hear you. The government says all schools should open September 5. Are you ready?
How financially we are not capable of paying our children. We can't be ready. Look, there was time when children talk that came out to the drug market area and other areas. And so was sleeping in the market. Those people sleeping, no buying, no money. You don't just go to school because you want to go to school. Or school administration or you're opening at school because they want to open it. People are being business. In a business level, you must be ensure that when you invest in a certain kind of way, there won't be a return.
Okay, so you're not ready. Let's hear the other person. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning. What is your name, sir?
I want to be that school. I call from the street. Look, I got three key points, man. Can I raise it?
Go ahead with the one that is in relation to what we're discussing.
Okay, fine. Number 1 point, the person should display all the security factor in you.
No, not security. We're talking about like the children's school fee. You ready for the children's school fee?
Then I want to 3 point the school fee of you later. Me, I know that one.
No, that is school fee first. Right now, we'll come to the security one. You're not ready to talk about school fee. Then wait for.
Okay, I'm ready for the school fee. The school fee part, the people send a million without educated, they want for children to be educated. So we know that one. Me, I'm prepared. Yet, no money.
Okay, not prepared yet. No money. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
on the radio.
Yeah, the girl woman they have no pressure me to pay because that is the worry that very worried that the children go to school. No money.
But the government says September 5, everybody must make sure their children in school. So how are you doing?
They wouldn't get the government says September 5, high blood pressure rate. That's all.
Oh, high blood pressure rate. Let me take 2 more calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. When we say morning tomorrow. This is special car.
My man, all the feet to the fire thing you do, you know what the president say all school must open September 5.
Yeah, that is why I already started seeing on other media that immediately the president is all you get is still in Israel address on the state, but it's not going to change on him. I'm going to come out with different decision on him because it's like you don't want to listen. When you start pushing somebody to listen, to listen, you take another decision on them. But we are not prepared, you know. I have not been able because, in fact, like you were saying, there's something to investigate in school. You know what the guys have done? Last year, I can remember in my era, I was paying from the 25,000 but you know how many character? For the $1,000.
For the 1,000, for which grade? For which grade?
Last way. For the $1,000. You know, so you talk about $25 to $30.
I know schools are selling it for $50.
Yeah, the PE
For the 1,000,
they are not going to go investigate that though. It's not the school opening. What have you done? The people are increasing school fees. They're not looking beyond. No, we're not ready.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk to this person.
I got somebody.
Okay,
here,
this
right?
person can call.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Rovana. I'm calling from the Angel community.
Go ahead.
Yeah, talking about.
Is it what is your name?
Fofana Perry.
Fofana Perry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Talking about opening school at the time. Some of us we self-support students and we get our kids in school. But talking about school opening on the 5th.
So you stay student, then you get student too.
No, I'm talking about self-support.
But you self-support student.
Yeah.
Then you get your own children in school too.
No.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
ahead.
No, I just won't be sure because it's all finish school for before you start paying school fee.
I'm in school.
Okay. Go ahead, my brother.
So, when I talk about on the field, so when I raise my son here, you know my little brother in school here. Later when he talking about September 5th, school open. The government making fun with the librarian people.
So what you would do now? The way you're looking, how you would manage?
Let it your time.
Yeah, tell the children you go buy the interior, you go make fun.
No, I find it.
Sorry, my brother. I'm just kidding. I mean, basically, think about it now, right? People can raise money to pay the children's school fees, and the government insists on that deadline. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know what the government action will be. Two things in my head: either they will extend it, or they will insist on it. And then because the troubling thing is, administrators don't have the number of students required to be able to even take care of stationery.
Because the thing is,
how do we run the school?
About some of these schools, the 2 months of school can be in section. Some of these schools can still be paying their instructors as per their contract. So all of these things, considering them and the guys are returning, you have to be doing other things. You need stationaries. You need toiletries for the school and all of that. All of these things will increase, and the government is telling schools to open on the 5th of next month. And up to now, some of these schools have not even, schools that used to have 300, 400, 500 students have not even reached 100 students or even 75. So their calculation is, if we open school now, first period will finish, second period will finish, we'll not be talking about accepting students now until second semester. How many students will come in second semester? Let's calculate how much we are paying our instructors. Let's calculate for how long they will be here, 10 months. So if you are paying an instructor maybe like $150 or $100, and you got maybe like 10 instructors in that school, you're talking about $1,000 monthly. $1,000 multiplied by 10 months, we're talking about 10,000. What if the money that the school have gathered can't even reach $5,000 to pay the instructors? How you will get stationaries, how you will get toiletries, how you will pay how you will purchase other things around. So it's important. The government should be very sensitive to these issues and at least listen to the cries of the people. The government have brought absolutely no ways that Liberians can make money. About the school calendar is scheduled. The school calendar is scheduled, but
so the government should change the calendar
because of the inability of the government to provide jobs for the citizens. In fact, the government have taken more jobs The government have strangulated Liberians who could afford by going to sell their footwear along the road. The Liberians who could go and put their things by the streets and sell. Today, these people were taken off. Motorcyclists that could make 5,000 in a day, Abu. Go in the various communities. Go at the various junction of the community. See how many motorcyclists. In fact, as soon as the car is slowing down to that junction, you find the guys running to the door only because Gregory and the government have taken them off the place that is supposed to be and making money, took them off, restricted them to the community. So as a result, many of these guys don't even go home with 2,000 miles, their gas money and their report money. They don't even go with 500.
People capacity to make money, look at the number of people that have been kicked out of job, assuming that each of those people had at least 5 or 6 dependents. When you multiply it, you know where the suffering is coming from in the country, right? So then you took the people out of job, and then if the money, the salaries, Cornelia Crab put everything on Ghost list, right? And she built a mansion. So you see, then her pa go to labor ministry.
The job has to go to
Liberians. She giving it. He's selling that one there too, making money, and so the Crab family. So Nimba people suffering, they crying for job. Right, but the man who the chairman for the Nimba people party in $1, they're doing ghost lays and selling Liberian people job. But anyway, this is the rescue government, So let's flip the page. Come to the drug thing. Too many things has happened. I don't know whether this will be the close to the episode, right, on drug and everything. So when the president of the republic declared war on drugs, that means you have the protagonist and the antagonist. They're going into clash. Yeah. So the drug cartel and the government, at that point, the government was the protagonist, but it seems So the war began. But since the war began, the protagonist forces have suffered 2 major defeats. They've slapped them in their faces 2 major times, like the Ukrainian and the Russian. Every time Ukraine say they not made some inroad into how you call the town that's Crimea or Dognet, right? You see the Russian will come out with missile. So in this case, the drug cartel have always fought back and slapped the government, and the government has been defeated on several occasions. Now, this latest claimed the attention. When the AB Command and the Fadiga situation happened, everybody thought the president was going to come out strong and better, to confronting and showing and stamping his imprint on the fight against drugs. So the president took what many describe as a bold decision by removing all of those associated with the AB Command Fadiga crisis, right? And in an effort to cleanse the place. And he did not just rush to do that. What did the president do? He sent in an officer in charge, right, who began the process of reforming to an extent, reforming and setting the stage to meet up with the president's demand, and was reporting to the president's office daily on the status of the LDA and the fight against drugs in the country, as far as we are aware. So that was it. So one will understand that the subsequent intervention of the president into the LDA will come from an informed background, where the president would do all of the time he took while that officer in charge was there, Christopher Peters, right? The president would do due diligence to what? Because at that point, you understand that part of the problems there is corruptibility, the ability of the cartel to corrupt agents and people. So now you'll be on the look for people of character and integrity, principle and track record that you can trust and you can rely on. So your next batch of employment to that agency now will be an employment that's going in to reset the clock. That's what the nation expected. So when Sua and the rest of the other folks were appointed then, the nation thought that was a breath of a fresh air. Unfortunately, they went in there. Bwaka knew scope of officers he sent to say, oh, the problem now, yeah, you go fix it. Those people went there and they mess up big time. The whole country turned to a drug hub, a hub for drug. Cocaine. I will tell you some stories about what I've heard between yesterday to today. And then you will know how that place is damaged. That place is destroyed. And the president himself is not helping. I'm the first to say we are saying it now, right? But in times to come, you will come back and say, oh, yes. The two young guys, they said it that the approach of the president was not going to help. And of course, this is it. We don't mean evil, right? It's not like we're against, but basically, what sitting down with professionals and what they've said, this is not the way you're going to fix it. It's knee-jerk. It's not going to help. Mr. President, you tried a model before, it didn't work, right? We are now insisting that these people should have remained. But for the fact that you are now willing to go down to the root cause, right, and start the reform from there. Are you aware that as we speak now, the LDA has now more than 3 functional vehicles, and those 3, one for the director general, another for the administration, another for the operation. The operation guy and one of the agents there has been fighting over one vehicle that was left there for operation, and these things have all undermined. The George Weah government left one big truck.
That truck. Then they get one Jeep, they call it a tactical Jeep.
Exactly. That truck has destroyed. Inside the truck, nowhere to stand. All the stick them bus, everything break. Oh, yes. FDA don't have vehicles. Mr. President, what intervention have you made there? So you take another batch of people, you carry them in a mess, and you expect them to fix it. You are not facing the root cause. This is the point, right? No logistics. When they go there, right, and then they start fighting over cars. Supremacy, ego, and things start coming. Right? Other men say, oh, I'm this one, the operation for Mosovado. That means to take the tactical vehicle. The operation, the deputy for operation say the tactical vehicle supposed to move per my instruction. But the men say we gotta go for drugs. And so if the men try to be systematic, you say, oh, the men action is shielding drug traffickers. Then you see the tension come back again. So we'll go back to square one. And you mark this conversation this morning. We'll go back to square one. Right? The president has made no direct intervention into that. Beyond that, you run a critical drug enforcement agency where about 95% or 90 to 95% of the employees are volunteers. Where in the world do you solve the problem by just moving the hair?
Over 2,000 persons.
When the volunteers who may most likely be involved, who are not held by the laws and the standing order of the entity, they're just volunteering. You don't have anything to hold them accountable by, right? They just wear the black uniform. Who are even giving them the black uniform? It's possible cartels are putting these volunteers into black uniform. They're passing around as DEA.
There is no proper identification except for the DEA t-shirt.
Exactly. Has the president addressed that aspect? Has the president taken action on that? Is the president not aware? All the reports are going to the president. Is the president not aware? Have you asked yourself why the partners don't seem involved with the current fight, with the current DEA? Have you asked yourself? The U.S. Embassy, the European Union, this other place. You see the DEA looks, they are dejected. They are operating, beginning just operating. They are building homes for themselves because it's not structural. The partners will not go in when the system looks haphazard. Absolutely not. And this is exactly how the president is running the DEA. It's a knee-jerk reaction, and it is not going to solve any problem, right? You can't run an agency like that where bulk about more than 80 to 90% of the officers in uniform, the state don't have any proper account of them, and they're not accountable to nobody, but they're accountable to the people who put the t-shirt on them and pin it with LDEA. With the people who put the uniform on them, their loyalty is to those people when their loyalty is supposed to be to the state. Mr. President, are you concerned about that? Right? A case in scenario, for example. So there's a case currently being investigated, a critical case. And those in the LDEA know they are listening, right? The Basso commander for LDEA in Grand Basso, Higa. I'm told came to Monrovia some times ago, somewhere in Johnsonville, to visit a friend. And then while they were there, they inhaled, drug scent. So the neighbor he went to pointed to a fence where the scent was coming from. So being a DEA person, so he decided to go there. He went in there, right, and met the suspect sitting with his wife, and the suspect was smoking. Of course, he met the drug with the suspect. So engaged the suspect, and then they started talking. The suspect said, "Look, my friend, I'm sorry. I'm suffering from hepatitis B. So hepatitis issue can give me problems. So normally I take the thing here to get hepatitis to be able to eat. I know it is not medically proven, but I've tried over time, and this is what that can give me appetite and I can eat. So normally, so the thing here, even you arrest me now, I will have to do it. It seems, my body reaction, this is what. So for him, one will say, oh, you can understand a bit. So he decided to engage and talk to him. So I beg you, this is $20,000 Liberian dollars. Hold the 20,000, just let me go, because I'm not doing it. I'm just doing it for the sake of my health and whatever. This is a living case. It's still being investigated at LDA, right? So the man presented the 20,000 in a way for the guy to have mercy and let him go. The Bassa commander, LDA Bassa commander, if you know him, right? So the Bassa commander hold the man, insisted that you're still going to arrest the man. He hold the man 20,000 and say you arrest the man. So the man said, okay, I'm begging you. I will add 100 more thousand Liberian dollars to it to make it what? 150,000, right? So yes, my phone, make the transfer to your number. So when the man handed his phone to the LDA Bassa commander, that commander criminally transferred 200,000 to his number, taking the money to 250,000. Folks, are you listening? Right? This is the agency, the president thing. When you take 3 men from there, then you now fix it. Right? The man didn't stop there. He went after the Liberty account, he moved to the US account and transferred 10,000 United States dollars from the man United States account, USD account, to his phone. The head of the DA, the outgoing head of the DA, is aware of this case. Right? And still arrested the man. So pretty much tell me, this is a corrupt syndicate. So we can welcome and celebrate the dismissal of some people, but this thing has happened before. They didn't solve it. Right? It has happened before. It didn't solve it. So today you go ahead, you move 3 person from there again. You send another 3 people. Here's the release. Let me read the release. And there are several, there are several cases we've been investigating to that place. And I will come on the last case, and then Hagar will come in, so you all know that LDA needs more than what the president is doing. If we really mean well, we'll go back to square one. You'll wait, just a matter of time. The Executive Marshal Monrovia, President Joseph Nyimamboaga, has, for administrative reasons and with immediate effect, dismissed the following officials of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. I found this on impact, for this is not going to go anywhere. So, Director General Mr. Anthony K. Sua. Anthony K. Sua needs to be investigated. I believe so. It is not just to dismiss them, but subject them to investigation. Mr. President, there are too many things. Anthony K. Sua needs to be investigated. Why he prefer particular agents above other agents. Why he will prefer other agents to do particular things. Why he will prefer mostly volunteers to lead DEA activities, right? Flouting and disregarding the standard operating procedure of the LDEA. I know Anthony Sua may be your old friend, but subject him to investigation. This thing is about the life and the future of our young people. They're dying daily. 2, Deputy Director General for Administration, Mr. Gwen K. Pogba, right? 3, Deputy Director General for Operation, Mr. Sebastian Farr, right? Mr. Sebastian Farr, I'll tell you a critical case with Sebastian Farr. The president has, at the same time, appointed an interim management team, one DCP, Fitzgerald T.M. Biago of the Liberia National Police, and Mr. N.S.T. Tapper, Assistant Director for Special Services, National Security Agency, Tapper.
I think that DCP is the Deputy Commissioner of Police.
Yeah. Then you got 3 ACP Patrick K. Komanzu of the Liberia National Police. So there are 3 people, 2 from the Liberia National Police, and then 1 from NSA. The Liberia National Police, you thinking? So John Palmer word. So the men that can. So police people not cover.
Police men say. So about that thing about that entire drug enforcement agency. The government is not yet serious. The president is absolutely not serious about fighting drugs. Let's forget about the lip service. All I think you see them doing that the lip service. They want you to see so you can feel that, the president working, the government doing this, the government doing that. That's a bluff.
Mere bluff.
That's a bluff. When the president is ready to fight drugs, he will allocate budget for the fight against drugs. Abu spoke about the issue about mobility. The DEA, as we speak, is running on 3 vehicles. The main one that is used by I think 7-Eleven Kazan is the tactical jeep. That's the only jeep that is currently being used by the DEA. So now, how can you be fighting drugs? You are not mobile to go into community. So as a result, two persons will get on motorbikes, 3 persons will get on motorbike, move into a community and get attacked by those drug users. So this government is absolutely not serious about fighting drugs. Like I said the last time, the police have had increase in vehicles. Increase. All of the vehicles that are coming back, that are being given to donors, that are being given by donors and partners of Gregory Coleman, none of them have been given to the DEA. The DEA is currently not mobile. They want tactical jeep there, somebody using it, and then all the other people, before you move out, no way. You will receive call on information, no way for you to move on. That the tactical jeep brought internal fight within the DEA. If you not know, that short jeep I can see. That tactical jeep.
Who controls the tactical jeep?
The tactical jeep is under the control of.
No, I mean that what brought it.
Yeah, so who is supposed to?
That the deputy for
the
operation.
Deputy for operation should be using it. They should be in control of the tactical jeep. The deputy for manpower will say, "You're not going to this place," or the deputy for manpower will say, "You're not going to this place." The deputy for operation will say, "You're not carrying a jeep." That's where the entire thing came from. Somebody feel Aaron Kazan, and I know Anthony Ping. Somebody feel they were working directly for the head of the DEA.
Mm-hmm.
That's why even when things are done, he don't react. I can remember I spoke on a scenario. You don't talk. I spoke on a scenario here, Abu, where the tactical jeep.
You know what is happening? The tactical jeep. Sometimes when there is operation, right, and then the deputy for operation, for example, engages. So there were 2 instances. Engage the head, Mr. Swar. Say, "Oh, can you call Aaron, for example, to release the vehicle on the phone?" Aaron will tell the message, "I'm not giving that jeep. My dead body, I will not give the jeep." Another one in his presence, right in the office, and the head will not do nothing. So
and I'm told Aaron and the P, they are not both employed within the DEA.
They are not.
They are volunteer. So people believe they are being used by the DEA boss.
They are going boss now.
Yeah, they are going boss. So since these two guys, in fact, now that they take all the 3 people from there, the 2 men are still there. So these are the people that are causing damage. Anybody that can't work with them, because well, then they can get dismissed. So except somebody will come in to say, "Yeah, man, I employ you," can dismiss them. So anybody that will come in can choose to work with them and just keep them on that status of volunteerism, because they can get dismissed. You did not employ them. You cannot, except you wanted to say, "My man, your time is finished. Don't forget about this. Don't forget about that." So these people were always the one causing the damage. And like I said, this entire thing,
So
that
you keep the
recording I
people in,
put,
you keep the people
yeah,
there. No,
that
people stay
recording
there.
you're running around with, I got a full recording. The real one said, I thought, that why I told somebody, I said, I've never wanted to put my mouth in that thing.
So
I have called them when this thing came up as a way of as part of my ethical responsibility following my ABC. I have called to see that I hear from them and all of that. But imagine these fools had the opportunity, they had the cost to go and sit accusing me that I release a video without me getting their side. So that's, you're not even serious. You're not even serious.
that one there.
The day I ready to come outside with that one person, that thing you're hearing, I had to call a guy that the pin guy, I pin on your hair.
That piece.
I got some. I got 3 different recordings from that DEA. I challenge if you give me
no challenge minister tomorrow.
If you give me the course, I'll put all those recordings outside. That thing you're doing, you're running around because I pin on that car. You're giving the course, I will put all of you on outside. The Aaron Carson, even the Sebastian, all your recordings, when you're giving the course, I'll put them outside with videos.
Okay, so let me make this last point on this DEA thing, and because for me, I like to be very, very, direct when I say this. I like you to know it because I like to take ownership of it. And the reason I'm saying this is, I know Liberia, most times we are this bandwagon effect, this thing where everybody go, oh yeah, so everybody go. So most times we are used, the people use, so they say, they say, okay, everybody go there. Look, we need to be critical. How those appointments, look at the appointments the president made to the DEA. How were those appointments made? Ask these critical questions. Who are these people? Right? Who are they? What's the record? What's the track record? Their track records, is it convincing enough? Oh yeah, man, you're aware, man. Come on. We see names there, and we know them. They've been involved with shits around here. It's clear. So they're not clean, they're not sins. Not at all. Right? But now, when you have a leadership where the president is in charge and is demonstrated, and you see the action, the way the action flow, the way the decision comes out, then you know that yes, you get fit. Because look, mind you now, in spite of our disagreement and all that, the system is such that the president could have an intention, right? Because the legacy, it falls on the president. Nobody in their right mind will want to sit there and destroy themselves, right? You always want to do things to protect yourself. But unfortunately, if you are consumed by the wrong elements, and then people are always there, and this is the problem of Mr. Boyka, Mr. President, right? And you understand? There are a lot of egos. There are a lot of people winning. This have exposed the fact that the president is not in charge. It has also exposed that the National Security Advisor does not know what he's doing. Because the National Security Advisor, this is a critical security matter. National security matter. What advices? All of the time there are blunders in the national security apparatus. There are blunders, and you have one man sitting there eating all of the money, Kofi Wu, eating all of the money, running all kinds of beyond the curtain deals and things. Kofi Wu, you think nothing you doing? You say acting like, oh, because you're not talking, so you think we're not watching. Kofi Wu then dangerously leading the president, dangerously leading the country. They are profiting out of all of these crises within the national security architecture of our country. Who does that? What's the quality of security advice that this man is giving our president? Look, you have Gregory Coleman, Prince C. Johnson of the NSA, manipulate the process of the president's intervention into resolving the LDEA crisis, and they take their bare balls and send them. That appointment was made by Gregory Coleman and Prince Johnson. Gregory Coleman and Prince Johnson didn't want to appoint. Then you're just jumping around. Oh yeah, the president. You're thinking that the president appoint our people. So on what basis Gregory Coleman then sending names for to people. So the president is just there. Oh yeah, Mr. President, you got to sign, and you sign. No, this is terrible. This is bad. This is bad. NSA is investigating the case right now with this lady, Goso, right? Koso, right? Currently, they have the Koso case being investigated. Too many deadly things and terrible things are coming out of that Koso case. Bribery, money exchanging hands, stealing 6 plate, stealing 7 plate, stealing this, blah, blah, blah. All of it. The guy, Mark Ambler, is in charge. Right? So the commander, let me just start the case. Here's the Koso case, right? Koso gets arrested. The people went there. The commander to the airport went there. And look, they joked in here, Mr. President, we're helping you. That whole airport. First of all, you got a dilapidated backward scanner to the airport. And you know that scanning people can pass through. It's arcade, it goes off and on. The one LRA, I know that LRA running it, having that. It goes on and off. People come. Look, you know what people are doing to the airport? When they bring their bags in the suitcases, they get it inside, they give it to the LRA agents. They will not allow it to pass through the system. They will hold it in there and they bypass it and they carry us out. When they carry us out, then you get them $50, $100. Like, bro, y'all saying I'm more and say, oh, if I'm writing job, how you can afford drugs? Girl, come on and send name to you. You go and now say, oh, the president not a point. It's a lazy reaction, knee-jerk reaction. Another group of people going there again that will be teleguarded. Another group of people, I am telling you, read my lip. Another group of people going there that will be teleguarded. This thing is not going anywhere. So the airport looks like that, right? Porous, open, wide. Even as we are speaking now, somebody passing your bag, give it to the man, buy around, go and pay $50, collect and move. This is how. So the director at the airport, when they arrested, in fact, the arresting officer, according to the story, when they got to the airport, the arresting officer will ask, why did he arrest this woman? On what? How did you? All the people that passed, he went for Koso, right? The man said, he noticed when you're standing, normally the LRA people will always push the DEA people from around that machine. So, but he was standing, he noticed the lady, when she left, when she came out, she gave the LRA or whoever airport staff $50 and promised that when it comes out. So that scene that he noticed, right?
Make it suspicious.
Make it suspicious. So when he goes out, he followed the woman. When he followed the woman, he arrested and called the commander. Commander came. When the commander came, they pulled everything outside. They opened it. They opened the t-shirts. They put the plates down and blah, blah, blah. Right? He didn't call nobody. Took the numbers, take everything, took the records. Then before he phoned the deputy for operation, father is going out now. When he phoned the deputy for operation, the deputy for operation said, okay, then I'm on my way. Before he got ready, the man said, take all the record and everything, and y'all come to Monrovia and blah, blah, blah. But before you get ready, call, say, oh, chief, somebody just drove with $10,000, $10,000, 10,000 United States dollars. So somebody came in a car over driver or for 10,000. So the deputy for operation said, okay, good. Take it from them and hold it. So he held that one from them. Right? So he decided, he said, the thing is getting serious. He drove straight there. First, that 5,000 they offer. Then when he insisted, they put 5 on it, make it 10. Right? So that's how he just drive there. But by the time he left from Monrovia to the airport, the guys there, according to the whole narrative that NSA now is investigating, the guys that went in the system, right? They changed the 16 plate. It was 16 plate and made it 10, right? But in order to see it, you have to zoom that page in a way you will see the tactical shifting of the 6 into 0 and pull it behind there. Make it 10 plate. The officers there, but they sent in a false report. So the report came. So when they brought the lady intern, the lady changed her conversation. The lady told NSA people, say, but she went, that was that was 16 plate. That 16 plate or in the I brought in the suitcase or in the something. Then NSA people ask us, say, but why you didn't tell the boss man, the devil for operation, when you came? Why you told him say at 10? She said she was scared. So there might have been some kind of arrangement that she agreed with. So when the man can, you say that 10 and blah blah blah. So those officers, those operation people to the airport there, you see where the problem coming from. So they says that case is before the NSA right now. Mr. President, are you aware? You should be aware. Why are they not telling you?
He's aware, but
he's aware. Or maybe they're keeping it. So the president, they're keeping the president out of the loop. He's not in the loop of anything. And this Boko just damaging the life of this country, damaging our young people. Right? So it happened like that. Took it. Then when it come now, it got to be, they were trying to implicate the boss man and I went there and tried to look at the officers there. So the NSA asked for the phones. Say everybody that on the scene should send their phone in. Because understanding that number changed from 16 to 10, you know. So everybody send their phone in. Guess what now? DEA directors and officers to the airport. You know what they did? They take all their SIM card from the phone and send bottle phone. No SIM. They both went for the investigation. Say, oh, but no SIM card. Right? The SIM cards are there blank. The men about new SIM card and put it in the phone and send it. So that the record will not be traced. My people, the reason we're explaining the story for you to know the level of breakdown that's at the DEA.
It's going to continue.
Then the NSA guy called the WO and say, oh, but you did investigation, you sent me all the thing blank. Say, what's going on? Right? So the man went back to your phone, the screenshot. The man saw when they did the communication that day, say, but the number you call me on that orange, how can you send Lone Star number to NSA for investigation? So today, they're supposed to take that. They say, OT, no, I put the orange SIM in my other phone. So today, they're supposed to send the orange SIM. Because the information is that the big Nigerian man that's in Thailand, I mean, explain the Thailand side.
And where that drugs came from.
Right? The big Nigerian man that in Thailand, that's coordinating everything, is in connection with the guys at the airport, and of course, senior man at the LDA office, and then the chain goes like that. And mind you, the person who carried the cash, they refused to say. They only indicated that somebody called him to Monrovia, convert and borrow, and gave him the money, 10,000 cash, say carry to the airport. They ask, say you recognize, say no, the play or dag, and see the face, and see the person's face. And Mr. President, he say you move to the you need to pay writing that address the damn issues. Mr. President, you have to take charge. You're not in charge. You can't fight. The war is winning you when you're allowing third party to make decisions. Now, Prince Johnson, Gregor Como sent the 3 protege to the president. The president has appointed them. This is where we are. Folks, Liberians, do you trust what has happened? Do you think this is the way to solve it? Can we solve the problem like this? Are we moving from worse to ridiculous? Or are we rescuing the drug crisis? Do you trust the president's ability to win this war for Liberia? Can you still repose your confidence in the president when the president don't seem in charge? Why are these other agencies having vested interest in the LDEA and they're manipulating all of the time for their own protege to be in charge of the LDEA? 0776 104 104 086 500 104.
The minute playing a
Plus
card
231 86 500 104 are the numbers.
They sit different place. They sit different place and running their OPS on the other side.
Yeah.
But you can, let's see, we can do another draw, *255* 1 hash for those using the button phone. Then *255* 1 hash for those using the smartphone. Okay, 3 more persons. We hope we can do it at 9:20. The time is 9:15 in 5 minutes. If we can have 3 persons, then we do our next draw. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you guys in the studio.
Morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. My name is Aaron. I call from Ralphie Highway.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the information provided about the whole drug issue. And one of the stories I wanted to, not stories itself, but one of the information I wanted to create about the Aaron guy who is the LDA. LDA. This guy was in police before that. We knew that he was the one that was selling a lot of motorbikes doing everywhere Komaka. He sold a lot of motorbikes, including my motorbike. He sold my motorbike at the central head office of the police. And now for him to be prosecuted, they took him, they carried him to China because of their same corrupt view with different Koma and while Panika was getting afraid of. That's why they brought him back to the LDA, and now there are a lot of things for him. There are a lot of things going on in our LDA today. But he got I think for 5 days that we told the government it's a failure to all and they will exploit everything in this country that we look at today. Yes, this government, even in my community, said there are a lot of youth in Fiamma there. There are a lot of how do you call it, drug issue all in Fiamma. Yeah. All they have their office. Thank you for providing this type of information to
okay, let's talk to somebody else from the other line.
Yeah, CDC Headquarter Construction Committee member Jura Sano. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning. For the recognition, I'm not speaking on that now. The chairman
but you won't recognize your tattoo now. So the
Jura Sano.
Go ahead.
On that side,
I beat that.
I'm on the committee and we had the first meeting yesterday, very successful.
You say you want to speak on it, you talking on it.
No, this is heads up.
Okay.
The chairman of the committee, Councilor Francis Kofa, will speak on it.
No, you got to come pay for that one, that announcement.
No, that one there, we'll reach that. We'll reach here, we'll that.
So talk to the issue that DA.
Okay, the issue here is this. You know, this is complete mockery of the fight against drug. What do I mean? The man who the judge dismissed, the deputy director for operations, where we FOPA, on the 10th of August, he appeared at Mecca press conference, government press conference. He accused members of the government in the 3 branches. For the day he made a statement up to the moment I'm speaking to you, this government, this president, did not think twice to invite him so this man can help to name those that he accused of importing drugs and spoiling our children.
But the best time now for him to do it when he out of government.
While the man was in the system,
it means the system to call him and
Minister of Justice, because GA reports to FOJ. Minister of Justice should have called this man, help us and name those who are importing illicit drugs in our country. That could be the best way to fight against drugs. You left it. You didn't talk to the man. After almost 3 weeks, you dismiss the man. So the man is walking away with his bunch of information with him. They tell us you're fighting against drugs. Is it realistic? Where in the world a deputy director general in an official portfolio at the information ministry confessed to the whole world that he knows people who are importing drugs? The second minute, MOJ should have invited that man to help you so we can fight against drugs. You left the man. The way a man that some kind of family tie with job over market. After 3 weeks, you dismiss him, but then make other information with him. That now you investigate the man.
Okay.
And there's nothing in the release that said we investigate. Nothing like that.
This is not the first time Abi Kuma and Fadigane accuse each other back and forth about cartel.
Back and forth. They said they investigated up to now. That report still pending.
Okay.
Now you will fight draw. Let's be serious, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Construction Committee, Jurasano, thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll speak on that next week.
Right. So let's speak no calls. 0776104104 star 799 star. Sorry, what's that? This from this one, you want to get a call from where this one is giving some.
Okay, so let's take more calls. So
okay, I'm sure it's okay now.
So
okay.
Additionally, but I take the call. Right?
Yeah. So let's talk to this person. Morning. Morning. You live? Go ahead. Your line is bad. Your line is bad. You want to change your location?
Hello.
Go ahead now.
Okay,
Oh, wow. Star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash. Morning. Wow. this line is like 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 is the WhatsApp line. Let's see. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, this is
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The entire LDA from the head to the tail need to be dismissed and replaced by new people.
Oh.
The four men come out and they ask, yes. The four men come out and they ask, they be here to say why is one way? And the drugs business, the four men come out and the four men come out and what was such a drugs deal? What makes you feel that the fund is so at the time to go, they are not involved? These guys need to be dismissed and replaced. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Let's
you
talk
very
to
much.
this person. Morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Go ahead, you live.
Thank you very much. This is C. Mama Sakama in a cover single this morning.
Go ahead.
All right, it got concerning drug issue. For me, I say to people that the president is not serious in the fight against corruption. The fact of the matter is that this person continues to make mistake after mistake after mistake before realizing the solution to the problem. As you already said, there are people in the PDA that are on volunteer. Do you expect a man that is on volunteer?
All right, my friend. Thank you. Let's go to the diaspora.
Okay.
Let's talk to you, my friend and brother. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to the listener, bro. My full name is Aaron Esge. I'm calling from the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell President, we are thanking you for the committee set to construct our party.
Mama, we finish passing my committee Bennett. We're talking about Just Bennett.
Okay, no problem. Let me proceed to the topic of the discussion. Abu, the government of Liberia not ready to fight drugs there. In the sense that I work with the prison facility. I used to work with the prison facility in America. Even in the officers, because before you enter the facility, you can leave your phone in the locker room. The only thing allowed to carry in the prison facility is your pen and sheet to take information down. Sometimes we're ready to lock the down. The amount of drugs that can enter the prison compound, you say you couldn't get over it. And guess what? These are the same officers that are assigned to the email. These are the same guys who will sleep overnight, could not the email and bring drugs into the prison compound. So you can imagine America, if drugs can enter prison facility, then where much about Liberia? Drugs is a huge lucrative job. So in I say a lot of people are gonna get involved because people want to get rich overnight. Trust me, nobody want to work hard. There's money that we don't want to work hard. Everybody just want to work out some money and get rich overnight. So drugs money is a long-lasting stuff. So people continue to get into drug selling into Liberia. So the government need to be very, very proactive and see the bullet points. All the very bullet points there. We know how the drugs enter into Liberia. The government need to employ more people that are going to get security on security. Like what Chancellor used to do, security on security. That's the only way the drugs going to be minimized. If you
that volunteer will get more volunteer on volunteer.
Yeah, but the volunteer, some people are not taking pay. So at the end of the day, if
but I made a volunteer.
Yeah, so if the guys is not taking pay, so if drugs cartel come to the country want to offer the guy, you're going to take him back to the drugs. So that's
okay,
what
Aaron, all right, Aaron, well said. Let's go to Uptown Pio.
You want to put him on speaker?
Yeah, good morning, Abu. Good morning, Hagar.
Morning, Chief.
Morning.
Yeah, man. I think the drugs issue and many other missteps that the government is going through, right? I think we should go on. I think we should call a spade up. I think the leading opposition CDC is not doing well as well. Okay, we saw how the Labour Party put 60 to 50. Every little mistake CDC had doing of regime, Labour Party will become a lot more of it, and people start getting against the government, right? I don't know why the government said this so. I mean, why CDC said this so finally on the preaching like they don't want to associate themselves with Waka failure. No, Waka failure is Liberia failure. La boy is going behind every day. Every day, La boy is going behind.
So what did the citizen more do now? The citizen more appoint a new DA boss?
No. She don't need to appoint a new
The
DA
citizen more the DA.
No. What happened is that citizen demand pressure on the government when it comes to the.
But what kind of pressure now? The community process getting involved in the pressure that CDC you won't hear for. My man, that one would be politicizing. The Liberian people must mount the requisite pressure. You don't take the responsibility from where it belongs and pull it on. See what is CDC must do now? The boy in power, you say you don't want the people move on there. Then Boga guarantee that CDC must do it. No, I disagree with you. I disagree with you, Pio.
Yeah, but I know when I agree everything, brother.
Yeah. They will not agree. So lead the people, let it go be the haircut.
No problem, man.
Okay. Let's talk to somebody from the local line. Then we'll come back. We'll do our next draw here. Morning.
Yeah. Morning, my dear brother. Again, this is Edmond Carr. And when I call him unprepared president, people want to have problem with him. You know, it's very much unprepared. It's very much in head. Because there is no person that will be in charge that will continue to do what he's always doing and not bringing no result to him. And that is why I said yesterday that for Black men to have dismissed all three, what I think happened between Corona and the other people, that was administratively error. It was wrong. You tell me all three were wrong in the incident that occurred at the agency. No, even among the change of word that was between them, but we the other side, Palma was trying to be so even you could have suspended Palma for some time and bring it back and let one or two person go and bring somebody to it to make the effort. Okay, I don't want to hear fanatics anyway, but we are just saying the truth. What would have happened? When you remove all three, now the new people are on board. And I saw that guys are talking about all higher it's true. But I'm saying his job was on a threat. He was going to leave. And here we are today.
All right, thank you. Let's
fight the thing. Except they fight somebody more their head for giving trust spirit as the only way.
Thank you, Edmond.
Thank you, Edma. Let's see whether
Sophia the winner, and then we'll come back. We go to our MCC thing. MCC is a long haul, right? We'll continue. The thing is too many, so we were to the intro. But even the intro is a whole
bucket full. So the
And
code
before we
is
come back-
star 255 star 1 hash for those using the button phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash for those using the smartphone. And just for $100 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive out of 5,000, 6,000, or 10,000 here this morning. So we need 3 more plays. Like we said, 3 more plays, then we'll do a draw. So we've not reached the threshold. We wanted to do it, yes, but we need 3 more. So let's see whether we can have the 3 persons play now.
So let me just say the last thing. Until the president can demonstrate the willingness to take the fight against drug from the hands of the cartel, mind you, there are a lot of allegations out there that have not been investigated, and the government has not demonstrated the willingness to follow this lead and establish some of the things that's there, whether as wrong or true. Now, remember, there's a guy from Ghana that always giving the private jet for the president and officials, the vice president, other people to travel all over the country, right? I think Mahama, brother.
Yeah, Ibrahim Mahama.
That fellow has a very good relationship with key element in the national security structure of our country. The police inspector general, the NSA, and some other people. This guy, there are records in Ghana of this guy being involved with drug and money laundering. But this guy is a buddy to the inspector general of the police. And the inspector general of the police takes 2 of his protege and send them and say, employ them. I will leave a banana for you to think about it.
And let's give it between now to December.
Exactly.
And
then
what will
NSA
happen for
man
D.
take one man say, I'm uno man here. So more private jet to Ghana.
More private trip to Ghana.
Folks, this is it. But look, let's talk about our city. Our city is dirty, filthy,
very dirty.
and there is environmental degradation, pollution, and all that. First of all, to begin with, the Labrador National Monrovia City Police don't have a vehicle. They have only, I think, one or two. In fact, they don't have, because even the ones that they're not in good shape. These are people that are supposed to enforce the city laws, right? Regulate the traffic. They don't have mobility. The sanitation division, the guys on the UN Drive area there, where that you can see the MCC trucks then parking. Go there. When you passing the money, maybe you gotta turn on and close the gate. Just park your head inside there, you see. All the trucks break down. So pretty much tell me, how are we managing waste in Monrovia? Can such a system be effective? How are we enforcing the city's ordinance when the officer that should move around to regulate don't have? So now they become susceptible to bribes and corruption and all of those things. For revenue officers to move around and be able to know car, compromise have entered, fraud have entered. City government revenues are barely accounted for. Reports have it that there's syndicates established. And look, you know why people within the city government are not speaking, but they know the facts? Because of what happened to the, I think, 4 guys there before that got fired because of the view. In fact, yesterday, a man that was hired and his position created by the current city mayor resigned, tendered his resignation. And some senior managers went to engage him yesterday, try to understand. And what did he say? I can't work with CFA. I can't work with CFA.
Somebody that he himself appointed.
He's appointed, created the main job, the main office. That office was not there.
Maybe we can display the letter on camera.
You could. See the main resignation letter. The man resigned. And the resignations are going to come in sequence. Today, one resignation will come in today or before the end of the week. And why are people resigning? Bad leadership, wanton corruption, mismanagement,
nepotism,
and of course, salary disparity to favor cronies and friends. Not allowing people the leverage to do their job, right? And being controlled by elements within the Unity Party. And of course, the president's son. Tantan Boaka goes to the city government and spends hours there. Doing what? We don't know. But he's there. Because these things are out there and no action is being taken. Tantan Boaka and Mandela Kopo are the people that say, oh, they will protect Siafa against administrative action. So they've been doing it very well. But they've been doing it at the expense of taxpayers and at the expense of residents of the city of Monrovia, and then we have what we have. You can just read the main resignation so you know.
So it's already on camera. Let me get it out here from my side. I'll read it for you. So when we come back, I'm sure now we'll do our draw. We'll reach somewhere around there. Just one person. Where I got this stuff saved to. Okay. So this is the resignation letter, and it's here. City Government of Monrovia, City of Monrovia Incorporated, City Hall, Tottenham Boulevard, PO Box, blah 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 blah, and Office of the Director General, Fiscal Affairs. To I have to zoom in so I can know where is it. To Jones and Williams, City Manager. Monrovia City Corporation. And this is from Abel D. Noah, Director General, Fiscal Affairs, Monrovia City Corporation, dated July 4, 2025. Reference subject, letter of resignation. Dear CM, City Manager, it is. I am writing to formally notify you of my decision to resign from my position as Director General, Fiscal Effects Directorate at the Monrovia City Corporation, or the MCC, effective August 31, 2025. I am incredibly grateful for the opportunities I have had while working at the Monrovia City Corporation, or the MCC. I have learned so much and have enjoyed working with such a talented and dedicated team. The experiences and knowledge gained here are invaluable. To ensure a smooth transition, I am willing to assist by carefully documenting my. So this word is blurred. I can't really have it, but I'm sure it's RECOU. You got it clear from your phone, Abu? Okay, so yes, so I'm carefully documenting my recurring processes before my exit conference, if there will be any. Thank you once again for the opportunity to be a part of the Monrovia City Corporation. I hope to stay in touch and wish the corporation continuous success. Kind regards, CC File, File Monrovia or Mayor Office HR Department. And this was received by Fatu Rogers on the 8th, that's the 26th day of the 8th month, 2025.
Okay, so like I say, my witness across the road. So
it's on camera. You want to see it? It's on camera.
The fiscal affairs man has tendered his resignation, and he's carrying a basket of this enchantment and, of course, dossier of records and evidence to prove. You know, when things fall apart and you sitting there and you seeing the thing coming, you say, the thing I gotta save my leg, repetition, and walk out. That's how people are walking out of the city government. People are not walking out because, I just can't work and something and I get opportunity. No. So information is that the mayor has played very laissez-faire on the administrative running of the corporation, and have relegated and left his duties to his COS, who barely understands and know a thing about the MCC, and have given her a salary that has generated the demoralization of the staff, the city managers, the different managers, the directors, and the intern pass. And besides, I have the whole payroll here. I'm looking for challenge. That's what I'm going through. It's a whole long list, and all of them right here. The whole spreadsheet. Over $2,000 for a COS to do what? Over $2,500. When city manager take way less. Senior managers. Then the mayor takes his stepdaughter, the young lady that's head of revenue, from right here on Broad Street, put her in the employ of the place, and pay her more than manager level staff. or whatever. Clear nepotism. So the issue with that is you inflate horse salary, then people at the same level, the directorial level there, they're taking less, but people in those categories, this is nepotism. You can run an institution like that and you expect that people will hold together. Right? So this is responsible for the breakdown. The city police officers are demoralized. They're out there. The salaries are nothing. The whole place, the mayor seems not to pay attention to the running of the place. Yesterday we had our brother here, and of course the communication man came and put up, a flimsy expose and trying to just do his job. He's our brother, right? But the realities are stubborn. It's a resignation. How the play okay, the man has come, he's reforming the place, he's making the place better, but senior managers are resigning.
Maybe we need to get to where we have to start displaying the bathroom and other facilities.
That's what we're coming to. So, because the thing is, they make him, like my good brother said, the man is facing the play, he's doing it. But how you not see people running away from good thing?
Abu, please give me a chance.
Most senior resignations are happening now, but you say you're reforming the place and the people resigning because the place is messed up. Messed up. We're going to display. As soon as he got called our winner, we're coming to display videos and photo. The Monrovia City Hall is in ruin. It's in filth, died, and misery. And you can't be arguing outside there that we must keep our community clean. Have you ever heard this before? City Hall, can't see the bathroom. Even the government toilet bathrooms looks better than City Hall bathroom in City Hall today.
That do what I say, but don't do what I do.
Government toilet, community government toilet bathrooms.
Even the ones in red light.
We're going to pull it. So you will do the comparative analysis. Compare this to the state of your government toilet bathroom. This is shameful. This is disgraceful. This is disheartening. The president must do something.
Okay.
Call our winner.
Let's give money out to somebody right here now. The code is *255*1# or *255*1# if you are using your smartphone. But for the button phone users, it's *255*1#. Let's talk to somebody who has won money right here. And of course, on the program, we'll come back before 10 o'clock. We can do a join in the next 14 minutes. Morning.
Yes, sir.
Morning. This is Hagar. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've been playing our cash giveaway. Did you play this morning?
Yes, sir.
How many times you did so?
I only played one time, sir.
You played only one time today using $100 Liberian.
Yes, sir.
For how long you been playing this program?
I used to play before I stopped.
Okay, and you just thought today to resume.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so today you've won for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars. It's currently on your phone. Check your mobile money account.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, continue to play and you could win bigger than this, okay?
Yes, sir. She continue the program. I just listen to you.
Okay, so you can be like him. He played only 100 LD and he won for himself 5,000. And the code is *255* for button from users and *255* one is *255*1# for button from users and *255*1# for smartphone users. Before 10 o'clock we can do another draw because
so let's we'll come from the big one. Okay, let's show the bathroom. Show the picture before the video. Residents of Monrovia, this is just one. Right? Can you imagine in this day and age, the capital city government, the seat of the city government, right? The bathrooms there. This is how it look. People mess in the bathrooms. They don't take care of them. Right? The doors of the bathrooms are all tearing apart. The towels are dirty. the commodes are unkept. Everywhere is messy. This is how the MCC looks like. And somebody say, oh, we shouldn't talk about this, right? And somebody want to blame shift. We care less. This is almost 2 years since the management took over, sorry. Almost 2 years. What is it that you have been doing there at the city government, and the city government raises revenue, and of course central government makes allotment? How these monies have been managed? This is where the question has to come from. You get this money to run the place, and you go put pin on Staunton Creek, and you think you can blindfold the people, and mess is happening. Let's show the video.
This is a CFO who could not even take it his own printing press correctly. So the government decided, the president decided to give him
this thing. The document has plenty. See, and see, for those of you watching, we're not reporting this from any kind of community bathroom. This is from the Monrovia City Hall. From the Monrovia City Hall. Yesterday,
look at the bathroom door.
The city government communication man argued that it was untrue. This is it. You send the young man to come and put his integrity on the line when you know why can't you address the press, speak before the press, and answer questions on this? I challenge the city mayor, right, to call the journalists to go in there, move in there with their camera and put it on display.
Just so today or tomorrow, do it. Don't go do it next week.
And you got one other guy, and put liquor passing around. Sometimes we can repose respect in the wrong people. And look, in this town, I do my best to respect people, but when you try to be disrespectful, right? We'll go in the mud, we'll come outside, clean ourselves, we'll meet on Broski, what's up. You won't speak at your business, you go by your business, we'll go by our business. But this is nonsense, right? This Abel Placky man passes around here talking nonsense every day with him mouth. He sit down there, the place is spoiling under his nose, right? He said there, the place is spoiling, and one day he has now developed the fortitude. You think this man mean well, and as years say, the man wanted to be superintendent of Monkey B. Are you kidding me? Where is that going to happen? You sit there because Siafa has elevated him to someone in a directorial position, and he said that he compromised the Liberian people, and that place there. Are you a man of integrity, or you're a man of your belly? Area Placky, you develop the audacity to open your mouth and speak to decent people every day. You're writing crap. You say that, can't argue the one. I challenge you. Can't argue this. But people get irresponsible enough to the point where they think they can blindfold everybody. Let's go to the theater that we don't want to put it there. And you can't argue that, you just came in, you made it there. No, you've been there. You've exhausted budget cycle, and you have money. You've gone the first quarter of the year, right? You're in the almost concluding the second quarter of the year in your second year budget, right? Government gave you allotments. And of course, you're raising revenue. So what is happening that the money that the city government is being given and raising, that the place is kept this way? Play the theater, and you think we're supposed to sit and put our hands on it. You can't tell somebody nonsense. Watch this. Watch this. 1 year to 2 years, you have a government in place at the city hall, and the place looks like this. Is this presentable? The world is watching this. The world is watching. Share the video and let it go wide. Let it reach the president. Let the president see. Basically, help us. If you can share, each person can share 10 times, 20 times. Let this go. And let Abel Placky come open your mouth, say, come and argue against the one. You think we get desire to come loud?
And this is something. We
got our friendship. We keep our friendship 1 minute, right? But when it comes to the country, because we all profess, even myself, the day I have the opportunity to hold me accountable. If my friend, you get there, I will hold you accountable. I see some of you acting like you think we'll get time for you. You are being paid tax dollars, and you are failing. Look at the place in our own country. You can go Sierra Leone, you see Freetown City Hall looking like this. You can go Ghana, you see Accra City Hall, God forbid. Why are you treating the country like this? Why are you think they people talking? Is it we are not coming back? Is this about we are coming back or not? No. This is about what are you doing with the resources that are being put at your disposal to run an effective, efficient, and responsible government. What are you doing? Tax dollars. We are all paying taxes. You increase taxes. Like people are crying while they're paying the taxes. And then only to see that those taxes are not even taking effect on the life of the country. Look at how you're running the state government. And somebody's still supposed to be pampering, and Mandela Cooper supposed to go there and be there. Mandela Cooper collecting money and paying hostels and guest houses. You think we don't know? To go there to sit with you and take all the kickback, right?
And now the argument cannot be about we made it like that.
No, it's a long path.
Even if you made it like that, let's say in the worst case scenario that you made it like that, it's nearly 2 years. What have you done? Look at the condition of this theater. Look at the condition of this place. This is somewhere that can be used, or that could be used by guests. This is somewhere that could be used by dignitaries. This is somewhere where Liberians could go and have their programs.
When you go, you know what they can say, oh, people book the place. So like nobody booked the sheep to show the place.
Look at the condition of this place. Look at the chairs. I challenge him. Let the MCC people come and tell us.
The theater, nothing is available simply because the bathrooms are down. The bathrooms are dirty. How do you give the place to the people when they go to the bathroom? They see the mess.
This place is leaking wet. Look at it. Look at the condition of the MCC theater. There's somebody sat down here yesterday and said, "Oh, we show you the bathroom. We show you the bathroom."
Say the memo go do the you go do the talking, right? Why you talking? Okay, no. Save yourself everything we are making up, right? I challenge you. Abel plaque. You know, Abel then are the one misleading Siafa, right? Abel, Charlie, Mandela Cooper, Tantan Boakai. These are the people misleading. So Mandela say she will protect the man against the United Party. United Party want him, the fighting, right? Mm-hmm. So Tantan there, talking to the family and the papi
for his interest, right? And all of that.
So we don't have a problem with all of this, but be doing the work. You can ruin in the agency like that, and then people there protecting and shooting. Then ABPA get there, and when man ask more on his salary, they pay right. Anybody, oh yes, they're working.
They are eating their cameo.
At your level, your age, you former deputy presidential press secretary, you get reduced like that, and you sit there and you want to speak what to somebody? Do you stand the moral ground, right? Under your watch, this mess is happening. And you get the audacity to open your mouth and talk about transformation, leadership, and governance in this town. You are a disgrace to yourself. A big head about disgrace. Big head about disgrace. Come here and can't justify this one here. Or call your media people, carry them, and put a camera on. We challenge you. If you do it, we will come here and publicly apologize. We don't take interest in concocting stories about anybody. This is just a tip of the iceberg. We'll come with records on financial misdeeds, conflict of interest. You take contracts, you award it. You take contracts and award it to your private company, right? Just wait. The big one coming. Let it feel course because of time. Mm-hmm. When we come subsequently, we'll roll everything out. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Plus 231-886-500-104 are the numbers to help this country, save this country. It is all of us business, and we must come together.
Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Abu and Hagar.
Morning.
Let me say thank you guys for the show. This is Washington Soup, and I call from DVO.
Go ahead, Washington.
We really appreciate you people every day for the information. Liberia is already damaged. Liberia is already damaged. Every sector of the government has serious problems. So I don't know how are we going to survive if this year comes to our end. The country is already damaged. Very, very damaged. The country is damaged. We don't know what to do. Thank you.
Thank you for your participation.
We will bring insiders on the show. Y'all wait. Bring insiders. There's a long haul.
104-104-86.
We'll bring people from inside. They will come and say it. You will hear it from them, from themselves. People, you hear their position, their portfolio, they will come. Because Liberians are uniting people as much as I am there, but the way things going, not fun. We gotta help the country. You can't be selfish. Like Abel Plaki, you won't say true, right? You can't be selfish. You don't cover the truth. The truth coming also. More catch your pants down for you hanging. Then before you say, oh yeah, that me people here, eh? This is nonsense. This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
So 0776 104 104 086 500 104. We got a few more to play, then we can do a draw in 5 minutes if we can have it. The code is star 255 star 1 hash or star 255 star 1 hash. This person is next on our list. Morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Rita?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
This is Mike of Gibraltar. I'm Johnny Hagman. I call you from Brazil. Thank you for the topic of the discussion. You know, this government is just kind of shameless. This guy, they just believe in lies. They will never come and tell you the truth. You see the reality remaining still want to use some political jargon to twist it. That entire city hall there, that place is kind of bad up. I listened to it yesterday that they need to set bucket under the roof to catch water. These are all false. All the allegation that Panny Picking was saying, how this call yesterday was.
No, my man, don't call it. My man, don't call it man picking. Don't call it man picking, my man.
Yeah, it's also a lie, man. I'm not picking, man. That's so lies. It's all lies. So load up, man.
Okay, thank you. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. Plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call us on right here.
To make your point, you don't have to disrespect or be rude.
Yeah,
you can make your point. You see, nobody causing anybody making the point. The place is steady. Even my mayor, one time he went there, he wanted to use the bathroom, you couldn't use it when it comes out. He take care.
But a lot of men like
all the things that happening. Last time, man, when you want to use the bathroom, you gotta come and say, damn it, my man, I play. It's terrible. So, but we're not calling names. Yeah. But this is it, folks. So we're gonna come here Monday and look, we'll bring people from inside. And we've said it. If you think we are lying, we're making it up, kindly call the free press. Bring them, let people open their camera to City Hall, and you'll see, go around the place. The renovation you say you're doing, bring the people, let people see renovation. Rock not going on, nothing, absolutely nothing going on. So where's the money going? Right? From 2024 January to December, the money, where it went. Me, I'm not saying anybody steal money, anybody will reach that point yet though. But for the place to be looking like that, and all those money went there, so what happened with the monies? Basically, that's the question we're asking. For now, we'll start going into contracting, the Zoom Lion arrangements, and all these things. We have it right here, and we will have folks from within will come right here and provide inside testimonies. Your accusers will come from inside under your nose, and they're not coming loud. They come and see it. Yesterday, you begged the man, the fiscal affairs man, to stay. The very able Plaki went there, and the city manager, they saying, talking to the member, say, I can't do it. I protect my integrity. Oh, but I know, you know, right? But here we gotta go, man. Time is up.
Our partnership will continue on Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be here to conclude the week's edition of the program. So until we're back here, let's keep the peace of Liberia. This country will not burn.
Okay, most definitely. And so, yeah. And so, what's going on here? I'm trying to get this sound. But yes, please make sure when you get your child, don't allow your child. When you get your child, don't allow your child to support Chelsea. Make sure you advise your child against supporting Chelsea. That team is the bloody team. It's a fizzy team. Make sure save your small children feature. My name is Abu. Until we see you, do have a wonderful time. Bye bye. No way to pay there.